Just to give you an idea, I came in here, it's kind of late, I just had to run by the shop and pick something up, and the phone is ringing. People think that we're here 24 hours a day. Unfortunately, we're not. That is the hatch build that's going on. You see the titanium heat shield. Those parts are out getting coated. We did a cleanup right here of the parts for the hatch. So as soon as the hatch comes back, that stuff can all go together. That is a ton of fittings that was bought. Kind of hard to imagine there's almost $1,500 worth of fittings there. And this is the black hose I really like. If I can get it to focus on that, it's going to try and focus on the biggest object. That hose I really like. We have that in -6, -8, -10, and 100-foot rolls. So to give you an idea, that's our stainless collection right there, how out of control it's getting up here. We have various piles for each car, each project. We have another location that I keep most of that stuff. But this is for an upcoming build. Resonator, muffler, and the pipes, V-bends, everything associated with that. And then there is another job right here. But this is the box situation. This isn't anything valuable, by the way. You know, a few spare manifolds here, bits and pieces there. Fit valve cover that we had wrinkle black. That was for the L-side build, but it didn't get done in time. That was a shroud somebody sent us, wanted us to rebuild it. eBay fans, yay. This is the box situation. It's crazy, right? Look at this. And it's only because, you know, Esther wings them up here and nobody comes up here and fixes them. Just in case you was wondering, the header collection, these are LHT supercharger headers. We actually built a few on the last run. This is a 3-inch downpipe, sorry, 2.5-inch downpipe, 3-inch downpipe with the big runners. These are some spare miscellaneous headers. Ooh, Type R. These are engine harnesses. These are complete harnesses. We sometimes use those to repair cars with a harness problem, or occasionally pull those harnesses apart and rob plugs or special connectors if we can't find it. This over here is almost prehistoric shelf. This is all B-series mounts, B-series brackets, various pieces down here, a few more B-series parts right here. See, this is old stuff. I mean, we really need to go through this and just put it on eBay for pennies on the dollar, because, you know, we don't see the B-series stuff anymore. I used to get tons of B-series swaps in, rummage through here, find the right bracket, the right mount to put it in the car, you know, if we're doing an auto to manual conversion, that kind of thing. We have a few random air boxes here, and if anybody didn't know, that's the super rare Integra Type R floor mats. That was from my Type R. I kept those. They're worth a small fortune, and these are in really nice shape. Look at that. They're just dusty. I've got a feather on there. I don't know. Maybe I'll retire with those one day. Who knows? And this is just general boxes. This is crazy. So this is like a maze. So, and there's more stuff down here. There's random stuff. Again, really need to just go through it, figure out what we're going to do with it and dump it. This is some of our stainless collection right here. This is 3-inch bends, 2.5-inch bends, 4-inch bends, and some of our aluminum here. This is some titanium. We have some more titanium in a different place, and more 3-inch and V-bends and couplers, spark plugs. We have our own couplers now. This is just random bits and pieces. We have our own couplers with the LHT logo on there, so we don't really use those anymore. So that is a quick tour of the disaster area, just in case somebody saw that and it caught their eye. These are Apc Taillights. Somebody gave me these, and when this whole taillight thing came out, I absolutely hated it. Well, now it's kind of died off. You don't see it anymore. This is almost like a museum type thing. Same as this stuff. This is stuff that I got many, many years ago. This is if you was into this stuff as long as we have, you know what the Bro Speed tip meant to the import world. These are hideous, but you know what, they're kind of part of the history of us and LHT, because we saw cars coming in with this. We were like the first people to chop these off and build small tips. You know, these are the Mugen knockoff tips. These are the random tips. I think these are GTR tips. Some LS gasket kits, keeping these out the way. Some B series Type R cams. You heard of these guys? We sure have. We do a lot of those supercharger kits, by the way. In fact, more than anyone. Alright, so as you see, we have the air conditioning on. See the Honda bike up there? Anyway, these are the super high power lights. They're like an HI. George just hit the Google box and the bulb is called metal highlight lamp. Fluorescent switch have the high capacity bulbs in, and then the camera's obviously dimmed off because I'm pointing at the light. But these are really bright. They produce a ton of heat. The problem, we're running the air conditioning, so the air conditioning's cooling the air. These things are heating the air. It's kind of like getting your oven and putting an extra refrigerator and hanging out between them, and you're paying for it while it's happening. Well, we've ordered some new LED lights that should be here really soon. And then in this area, this is the center of the shop. I ordered one of those big fans. Well, it's not the big ass fan because that's like a big ass price. So it's like middle of the road type. So here we're gonna put the big-ish fan. I'm not gonna call it big ass because it's not, it's the smaller of the two. It's a 10-foot blade, but hopefully it's gonna circulate the air and make it more comfortable in here. The LED lights that I have ordered are gonna replace these. They're monsters. They're 800 watts. These are 300. The new ones are 800, and they move a decent amount of light. They cast. I mean, there's no shadows in the shop at all, but if we can have more light with less power, even better. Keep an eye on this. I've got a little video coming out of this. It's going to tell you what's going on with it. Showed you upstairs. This is the hatch parts bin. This is Will's sway bars. We keep moving from one side of the shop to the other. Here's a quick tour of this area here. This is the main area that you come in. This is our front door. There's my truck. Here's the door that everybody tells me to paint. You know what? I wish I had time. If I was painting that, I won't be working on cars. This is our Swiss Tracks floor. Floor is still... And for the people that naysay, look at this floor. We haven't cleaned it. I vacuumed it once after my little girl dropped chips all over the place and then stamped them into the tile. Other than that, I mean, look at this. This is one of the best floorings I've ever seen. This is our little display area. And it's not so much of a display, it's just to keep it out of the dust. This is some of the stuff we have, and it's usually for either cars coming in, or sometimes we keep it in here just to show people what we have and some options. You're gonna see this coming up in a video soon. You've already seen this area. Estra's been off for a little while, but her desk is usually absolutely mint. This is a few boxes over here. This is my area here. Complete disaster. Camera equipment here, and of course the Only Fools and Horses Reliant. Hear my accent come out there? More photo equipment here, more stuff here. Some random drones, 2 or 3 drones with that. That was a Phantom 2 years ago. This is a Phantom 4. I have a Mavic that fell off the shelf. It was sitting up here, fell off there, bounced off there, hit that, broke one of the arms. So a few GoPros. This is what our tiny little shop looks like. I often get people saying, will you sponsor me? Will you give me this? Will you give me that? We are in a tiny shop. We are 3 people working very hard to do our best every day. And it's hot. That's my truck. That is George's truck over there. The white Colorado. We'll do a little bit more on that. He's been doing a few bits and pieces to it. I didn't want to show too much because it's his project and I want him to show what is going on with it. So that is a quick tour of what is going on here. So I am gonna definitely get that upstairs cleaned up here soon. As soon as we get a break between cars, I want to clean it up, get rid of some of those boxes. It's getting insane. Well, we get some more stuff coming in than goes out. So we toss the boxes up there so we have boxes to ship. Well, our ratio is like 10 to 1. 10 coming in, 1 going out. So every week we have 9 times the boxes. So that's a quick math right there, right? Way more boxes than we need. So that is going to get addressed. See that? That's that area from a different angle. And we often get people asking about this. Look through our Swiss tracks videos where we did the testing. So that's it, quick vlog, quick walk around the shop, show you what we're dealing with here, how much stuff we've got, how much crap, and how much cleaning we need to do. That there is crazy.